Right.
See what I'm saying? So the people that actually wrote this book was great. King David, Solomon, who gave us the songs and the Psalms. You see what I'm saying? These was great men. But we see what I'm saying? The prophets, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, they put their lives on the line to give y'all this word. We came over here on ships. That was you that said that? What make you say that?
Many different reasons. It's a lot. It's too many of them.
It's too many of us. Okay. I like that. That's a good point. What about slavery? Do you think slavery happened to us as a
prisoners of war?
Huh?
I think we were prisoners of war.
Okay. What about you? You think slavery happened?
Oh yeah, I know. It was slavery, but I think it was prisoners. Like it was a war going on.
There's a war going on.
I can understand that because we've been lied to so much.
Right.
That's why I say I believe in a higher power.
Okay.
What's wrote in that book was wrote by man, and I know that they might have been God's disciples, but a lot of shit, a lot of stuff that's been twisted and turned for so long.
Right.
How can you really? I mean, I know you got
you got a good point. I'm gonna hit all your points, right? Because you said that it's been taught by man, so we don't really too much know which way to go in a sense, right?
Yeah.
So go to 2 Corinthians 11. Well, the brother just proved to y'all that Christ was actually a black man, right? So where did this image come from? It came from the white man, right?
The slave master.
Right. So it ain't the book that's the problem.
Right.
It's the people that taught it to us, right? Because we established that we was prisoners of war. This actually happened. But guess what happened while we was in slavery? They taught us this book. They taught us what? Servants obey your masters.
Right.
They told us, and one thing that they gave us was Sunday worship, right? That's why we go to church on Sundays today. They'll work us throughout the whole week, and they'll give us a day off on what day. And guess who was having those sermons? The white people. Go to, all right, hold it, what you got? Right. So, read what you got.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
So, we established that the white man taught us this book. So it says, if he that cometh preaches another Jesus, meaning what? Another Jesus than what that Jesus is, right? If he come and teach that, read.
Whom we have not preached.
We ain't preached that Jesus. This white Jesus right here. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Or if ye receive another spirit.
Another spirit is another spirit other than this Bible, right? Because on Christmas, the same people that go to church on Sunday celebrate Christmas, right? But Christmas is the Bible's against Christmas.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So this is another spirit that he taught us. Y'all following? Read.
Which ye have not received.
Or
another gospel.
Another gospel is Christ is a white man. Everybody can be saved. Salvation is for everybody. That's another gospel. That the Gentiles can be saved as well. See what I'm saying? So the scripture's telling us what happened. You feel me? So go to Psalm 68:11, because what you said was, I'm gonna hit your point right before you leave. Because you mentioned how man wrote this book, right? Of course, just like a man wrote every book. See what I'm saying? But let me read this out the Bible and show you something real quick. Right before you leave. Psalm 68:11, read that.
Psalm chapter 68 and verse 11. The Lord gave the word.
Who gave the word?
The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
So the word was given by God, but great was the company of those that published it. Like who? Moses. Great man. Right. See what I'm saying? the prophets, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, they put their lives on the line to give y'all this word.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So the people that actually wrote this book was great. King David, Solomon, who gave us the songs and the psalms. You see what I'm saying? These was great men. But we don't see them as great men because we don't think this is our book. King David killed a bear and a lion with his bare hands. Name somebody y'all know that can do that today. That's what I'm saying. So they weren't no frail men. Right. See what I'm saying? These was real hunters.
Right.
Feel me, that wrote this book. So go to Exodus, read that.
Exodus chapter 24 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord said unto Moses, come up to me into the mount and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone and a law and commandments which I have written.
So this is the word that Moses published through what? The Lord's Spirit. So what I'm showing you, yeah, man wrote the book, but the people that wrote it was people like me and you. Right. We so used to thinking that this book don't belong to them that we don't want to listen to it. Hey, how you doing, sis? We going over the great men that published this book, right? Read it again.
Exodus chapter 24 and verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, come up to me.
The Lord said unto Moses real quick,
come up to me in the mount and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone and a law and commandments which I have written.
All right, go to Psalms 147:19. So the Lord gave the word to Moses. Y'all understand? So yeah, well, we got to understand that this is our book. That's what we out here to show our people. Because if not, we're going to think, oh, this is a white man's book. This book ain't for them. But the only reason it is because they taught us this.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Read what you got.
Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19.
Bring it out. I wanted to tell a little bit more sis about the sun.
I've been in the sun all morning.
Okay, man, that's a bit.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
So the Most High showed his word unto who?
Jacob.
To Jacob. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Who he showed his statutes and judgment to? You notice it ain't talking about nobody else, right? Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Read it again.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
What that mean? Say he have not dealt so with any nation.
He haven't been to any nation. I haven't dealt with anybody.
Like what?
As far as like bringing the word,
Okay, what you say?
Say it one more time.
Read it again, read that last part again.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
So he sent his word to Jacob and Israel, but he say, I have not dealt so with any nation.
So it means he's only dealt with a certain type of people.
Which was who?
black people.
His own.
I would say us as Israelites, right? Because it ain't a black and white thing, right? Because the Latinos are our people, we brothers and sisters too, but they divided us. Right.
It's shade.
But they divided us amongst each other to where we don't deal with each other.
Right.
So we see them, they don't speak to us, they don't trust us because they think we over here living like this. Vice versa, we see them, we don't trust them because we don't barely speak their language.
Right.
That's the only difference between us and them.
Exactly.
It's a language barrier. But when you think about it, they act just like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same everything.
Same everything. They can cook. You know what I mean? I love some Mexican food.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? They get out, they just want to chill, go to work, go home. They don't want to mess with nobody. You know what I mean? So we the same. But read Amos 3 and 1. I'm gonna show you something, sis. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
So who Amos speaking to? I read.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only.
Read again.
You only.
Say, you only.
Have I known of all the families of the earth.
So he say, you the only one that I know. So what the other nations come in as it?
False prophets.
False prophets, right? False teachers. You ever wonder why we only got one Bible, but you got Methodist, Catholic, Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Lutheran, all these different Jehovah's Witness, all this stuff, but we only got one Bible?
Well, to be honest with you, my granddaddy was Muslim on my dad's side, so we was brought up to, you know, he did teach us, you know, because we had more females than we do males, but he taught us, you know, living in a white man's world, which means you got to be twice as smart as 3 times faster than them.
Right.
You know, coming up, growing up, we seen both sides, but we never, you know.
Right, it's like you don't know who to follow.
Yeah.
You don't know who to make your mind up to, right?
My mom was, you know.
But they say if you don't understand your past, there's no way you can understand where you're going, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna show you something. You see this picture right here, right? You see this right here? Who he dressed like? Who he dressed like? I'm gonna give you another one, right? You see this one right here? What did it say? Read that.
Trans-Sahara slave trade of niggas.
Right, so guess what? Guess who else had us in captivity? The Arabs.
Yeah. But you know, it's crazy because I work at Ingles, and a lot of people don't know the history of Ingles. The port where actually our boats dock in it, that used to be where the slaves came in.
Right.
And they just originally removed. It used to be an old boat, old ship there. It was just old pieces there, but it was actually a slave ship.
Talking about the Catilda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just moved it. It's in Mobile.
Right.
They use it as like a mall right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know the history of Ingles.
Exactly right. So
it used to be a slave dock.
That's what I'm saying. So guess what? Guess who got that history though? We do.
Yeah.
So hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna show you that that's actually in the Bible, right? Because you probably read the Bible, but you probably never read about us going into captivity on ships in the Bible.
No, actually, I did. I went to USC. I graduated, and one of my senior capstones, we had to do like a project, and my project was pretty much because my major was criminal justice, minor political science. So I did a more of the KKK that went all over North Mississippi. Just going from different people I had met with, and people were still amazed at how I was able to get like they old, like they meeting ceremonies, all of that, like they whole wardrobe from the children talking to. I had interviews with old KKK people, like you know,
right.
That still was living in Hattiesburg. I actually met a man. He bought some land, and he still had the old houses. Still on his land where slaves used to be. He said that
you can ride through all these backwoods. You can see them all the time. We see them all the time. They turn them into agriculture farms and stuff like that.
Well, actually, he said he wasn't going to do that. He just kept it on the land. He said because.
So let me ask you this: what you believe in now? You say you was Muslim. I just found.
I mean, my grand. That was what my
I'm talking about what
I'm Methodist.
You Methodist, right? So you believe the Bible,
right?
Right? Okay. In your church, have they ever taught you about the children of Israel?
No.
They have not. Okay, then, so what we out here to do is show our people who they are according to the Bible.
Right.
Because these people that's in the Bible, they still around today. What we do is go into the history and show you what happened, right? So we gonna read a little history that show you what happened to the Israelites. So we gonna let you decide who they are.
Okay.
All right, start at verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
This is Moses speaking to the Israelites in the Bible. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said, if you don't listen to God,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, if you don't do my laws, statutes, and commandments, curses gonna come upon you. You come in a little bit, sis. So what we doing right now, sis, is going over identity in the Bible, right?
I remember.
Okay, so if I asked you what your nationality was, what would you say?
I'm black. I don't know
Okay, what you would say? What did you say your nationality is?
Same.
Say you were black, right? Where is that?
It's talk.
It's tall. It's a term. That ain't who we really is.
Some people say other though.
That's what I'm saying. What is that? That's what we out here to do, is give identity back to our people. That because it's on a, hey, how you doing, sis? We going over identity in the Bible. This is important to us. We can't say, oh, I'm black, but I can't go to the land of black.
Right.
You can't go to a black bank. No, that's no.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.